Hello everyone, my name is Adreden, and we are in 7 Days to Die? Kind of. We are in, doing a bunch of modding stuff here. So, I'm just kind of curious how this is going to work. I know certain other 7 Days to Die personalities have done this live. My plan is today is to just do a little bit of modding, and then do some actual playthrough of said mod. Zing. This is the moment. I've got a fair few small ones sort of built, but some of them, like Respera sites, are not quite done. Old spikes are not quite finished. Headshots doesn't quite work. I don't know, there's something weird with it. It works in the XML, but it doesn't quite work in the actual, like, if you're using XPath, which is kind of weird. But hey, because, like, yeah, I don't know. Weird. Anyhow, instead we're gonna do some other things and just see. Stream elements. Okay. Interesting. Oh, this is I gotta change the title and stuff. Crap. Well then. Been a while. Yeah, I can't actually see what I'm doing over there. So nope, that's not what I want. So I'm in the process of no, it's actually called this one, isn't it? Redoing my world. Boy, it really is like being a bugger for me right now. Okay, my world for my main playthrough. It's a little bit, I don't know, it was alright, but there's a lot of sleeper blocks that seem broken, and so I was like, well, I can rebuild it, and so I've rebuilt most of it. I'm just a little bit off. Oh really? Sheesh already. All my streaming things are kind of goofy. There. Better? Now then. We're gonna take this title, maybe not. Edit, take that one. See, sorry guys, this is taking so long. Testing. Alpha 17. There we go. Now then, we're gonna update all those. Just like that. Thank you. Fantastic. And I think we're gonna get out of here now. Probably need a new thumbnail for all this stuff later, but for right now, I don't really care. There we go. Okay. Hello, somebody in stream? How's it going? Okay, back to actual doing this stuff. So one of the things I really liked about Fennec mod, here it is right there, was this guy. This sight range. Now that one was altered. So this is zombie template male. Beautiful. So, I don't know, hopefully we get some time to actually do some playing, but I want to kind of test this out. So I've taken away half the zombie reach because I think that's more realistic based off of how reach actually works. Let me just actually, it's a good place to start, to be honest. Realistic zombie reach. All right, let's we'll just copy the whole thing and do this here. Let's see, what do we want to call this? Just better zombie site. Bam. And we will paste all that crap in here. And now we're going to go into, these are the main components of a mod. At least they used to be. Some of them are a little bit different now. But that's fine. Okay, so we probably didn't want that there. Was this the one we were on? Yeah, sure. This is good enough. So we're going to go in here, realistic zombie reach. How about better zombie SIGHT. And have yeah, sure. better sight. Better sight, yeah. From 30 meters, let's put the meters there, to 100 meters. Tis Buddha Scratch. Hello, how are you? You're just stopping in to say hi and try and learn me something. Awesome. Well, hopefully the stream is visible enough. I know it's gonna be, maybe it's not. I don't know how well you can see everything. Because my monitor is 4K and I'm definitely not able to stream in 4K. I know, this is sort of an experimental stream. Oh, well, very nice. Thank you for watching. Okay, cool. Yeah, so anyways, this is just the mod info here, just so you know, and just sort of, these are some of the values. You can add other things, but this is good for now for me. It's all I really need. So I'm going to save that and close it, and then we're going to go, I don't really have any icons for this, and there's no necessary resources like 3D models, it's just modifying the XML. So there you go. But this is actually called, we're gonna have to go in here and save it as something different, because it is actually going to be nope, exactly as it's spelled, just to make sure. And is Y, no underscore, class is beautiful. Yeah, beautiful XML. Okay, that's good. That's what we want. So, for the zombie reach, what I did was I used the XPath and I used insert after. For some of them, because some of the hands didn't have specific things, but instead I want to use more what I used for the zombies cop's hand, because they had a different reach than the vast majority of the other ones. So I just sort of overrid the base hand and did it that way. I don't know. It was one just choice I had. Anyway, I needed to do it for different animals, but in this case, I don't know that I do. But the main thing I need is this line here, because it is what I actually want to do. I want to set, we'll take a look here at the actual code, or the, well, code, the XML. I'm not going to call it code. I'm going to save that, and then entity classes. So here, this is a template in the game, and from here we go and we want to find this, because this is part of what we want. Actually, we'll just copy this little line here and go over here, because there's a little, we have to get this correct XPath, and it's got to dig down to the right place, and we got to set the value. So we go entity class, we find that, and then we look through all the different properties, looking for one that is called, I just saw it recently, was it sight? Stealth, here it is. So sight range, this guy. C. So we'll copy that, and we will move that over to here. And so then what we're going to do is we're going to change this value right here. Dan, how's it going? Finally caught you live. Yeah, well, I haven't been streaming recently. I kind of was thinking that it'd be better if I just do some videos, but then I've been rolling over my world because of B221, and I got most of it done, just not quite enough for the amount of time I have to record, so I figured, I'll just do some streaming and do some modding while I'm at it. So yeah, I'm just taking my changing the zombie script, which makes them a little less deadly, because you can have a little more range based on your club, and adding it so that they can see you from further away, which I really liked from Fennec mod, so I'm gonna add that in here. Okay, and now we're gonna check to see what the, okay, so we have template male, but is there a template female? Template male, player male. Let's just search for it, shall we? Oh wait, player female. Okay, let's see this, that, and let's go fee. Search. Find? Really? Oh no. Okay, well there's gonna be hundreds of these, isn't there? Well, hundreds. There's not that many. Let's start with Marlene. Oh, she uses zombie template male. Well, okay then. We'll just let that be. Today we'll just do the quick dirty changeover, and I'll do some more stuff later. All right, so we want to change this line a little bit here because we want. Okay, cool. So how do you access those files you are looking at? I do have Notepad++. Okay, cool. What I did is in my Steam folder. I guess I could go all the way back here. On my Steam folder, I have it on a separate drive. In my D drive, go to my program files, Steam, Steam apps, common, and then what I did is I copied my original game over and made a Alpha 17 modding tests. I just, whatever you want to call it. Most oftentimes the modders call it working copy, I think. And so I haven't done that quite yet because I started modding barely like weeks ago. Anyway, so I just called it this for now. This is actually build, I think it's 208. I gotta update this whole thing too, but I'm not that concerned at the moment about it. So we will just ignore that. And then there's a folder you have to make called mods. And then inside your mods, you make all these different, well, you drop your mods or make mods in there. And then this is the new way that it loads everything. There's still an SDX component that I haven't actually gotten back into, but I'll get to that soon. Anyhow, then what am I looking for again? Better zombie site, I think I called it. Better zombie site. Yeah. So anyhow, I made the mod info and now configs. And here you go. So then entity classes, I'm sort of copying and changing it from items over to this because I was modifying them all before. So yeah, anyhow. Entity class, that's one thing we need, but we also want to make sure that the title of this whole thing is something all the way to the top. Entity classes, okay. That's the other piece I need. So V copy this and then copy this to there. So under entity classes, we're going to be looking for this title, which is the zombie template. So we're looking for a name that goes by zombie template male. And then I'm actually going to comment this out. There we go. That way it doesn't bug us later on. And then I'll probably comment a bunch of this crap out too. So, oh man. Anyone know if, so once Alpha 17 is unstable, do you think it'll be possible to mod an auto turret on the 4x4 truck? I don't know. I should talk to Manu. He has turrets on his vehicles, so I don't know that you can put an auto turret specifically, but basically he's got a machine gun on them, so there you go. I think it's possible, yes. Because he did it in Alpha 16 as well. But yeah, if you look up Manu 32, he has some mods for vehicles. He's added all his vehicles back in too, so check him out. I don't have his stuff on Alpha 17 yet, so okay, I want to get into modding this time around. I have a few ideas. Also, they fixed the crossbow in 2.11. Yay! It reloads faster. Yeah, I haven't had the crossbow yet, so I'll try to figure it out. Scratch. I'm sure someone going to do it. Yep. Manu is all over that vehicle modding stuff. It's his sort of thing at the moment. Okay. So set path. We are at that point. Properties. We're looking for a property, but this property we're looking for is called site range. So we want that under there. Class. We're not looking for a class. Looking for a name, right? Name. No, we don't want it capitalized either. Name, site range, and oh, it's a little less complicated than the other ones, so it's just gotta make sure here. Because it's not an action, it's just a site range. Then we just take this, because there's not another level. We just want to modify the value. We want to set it to 100 instead of 30. I don't know, that might work. We'll try it, I guess. And I guess what I'll do is I'll just make sure all this crap is canceled, or not canceled, but commented out. Boom. And that basically just leaves us with our set XPath entity classes. Entity class, which is correct. Zombie template male, that looks right. Property, we're looking for the property called site range. Site range, yep. Value, and we're changing the value. Yep, looks good to me. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll not. Maybe it won't. Let's give it a go. Did I get the alpha name wrong? Yeah, I understood what you were talking about, Dan. No worries. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I guess we can give it a go. Oh yeah, and Dan, if you wanted to check like the file that I was looking at here, this entity class, that's all down. Once you get into your folder for 7 Days to Die, it's actually in data and fig, and these are all the XML files that you would modify. So bam. I just went to entity classes because that's the one that has all the different values for the different zombies. So, including the player too. So if you want to modify the player like I did in the iVampire, this is one of the ways to do it. So yeah. Anyway, I think we're done there. So let's just go up a couple levels and try to load this, shall we? And there we go. And so yeah, hopefully, because I want to make the zombies, I just kind of want to make the game a little more realistic-ish for me. I don't know, it kind of irks me. It's always been like a little thing of mine. Continue game. I've got a testing game here. Looks to be about right. Hopefully this doesn't break. So also, oh, probably outdated save game. Ignore this option. Uh-oh. Well, that might be okay. So let's see here. So when you load the game and you hit F1, you can see the different things that are loading. I've got my sword, I've got lead batteries, got better zombie site, which loaded, which is great. It says try load from zombie or better zombie site, and it said it loaded, so that's good. So there's no egregious problems in the XML, so that's good. Unlike my mod for bonus rooms, which I barely started, doesn't even have a mod info.xml. Yeah, so, and there's a couple other ones that I'm working on that are not done, so yeah. But then we load this. This is from the modified, or the Zith's flags, but we've modified it a little bit. This is because Dawn is Sonny Jim, you better F off. Where the hell are you? You down here? I will freaking F you up, buddy. This is just a test. Well, where are you? This is just a little bit of a test base that I've been working on. Hey, buddy, not back there. That's for testing only. But yeah, I haven't really gotten to show this off yet, but it's a fun little idea. I'm overburdened, so I'm gonna have to, maybe I'll make a chest and just dump my stuff in it. DM, uh-oh, what's this? Convex mesh source, like they have two smooth regions. Yeah, that's nothing to do with my alteration, I don't think. So anyhow, CM, because I'm gonna just dump all the stuff and just actually try to play a little bit. This is pretty much all for just testing this world earlier. chest and the wooden chest. Secure storage, there it is. Just gonna dump like all this crap in there. Except for maybe a couple things. Motorcycle, keep the club and the sword. The torch is the basic one. The land claim block is basic. Water is a basic one. Just get rid of all this crap. There we go. I guess we could start from here, but I think I'll head out from here. Alright, gotta catch up on chat here. So, interesting base. Yeah, it's only a component of a base. Oh god, to be honest. And I think it more suits my playstyle than anything, but essentially it's... And I'm gonna do a video on it. Basically, it's just a ladder that you run up, or, well, walk up. Pressure plate right here, and if you have a zombie, like, let's we go... where do we want here? Did this change? Let's just find a normal Arlene. Feral one, because we want her to be quick. Hey, Arlene! Come here. You'll run up. And then she gets zappified. And... Oh, you. No. Come here. No, buddy. Buddy, don't smash my shit. Come here. He's a better example, except that he's so slow. Having fun there, Arlene? Hopefully she doesn't get in our way. Yeah, climb up here. This works extremely well. The electric wires prevent anything from... Not anything. You have more than, like, 6 or 7. They start to be able to, like, basically stack on top of each other and basically push each other up the ladder. So, you gotta be careful, but if you have a few of them, they can't actually climb the ladder because they get shocked, and then they slide down the ladder, continue to get shocked until they die. But you gotta defend... You can't have it so that these are exposed. Anyway, I'll do a video on this, but, yeah. What are you trying to make more realistic? Okay, so, first off, I wanted to do this. We wanted to export, cur, and configs. No spaces. So this is a command to, oh, shite. Export your current configs to something, but for some reason it is denied. Sometimes this happens if something is open because you've been looking at it, or a folder's open. I probably have something open, but that's fine. So one of the things is I'm trying to change the reach of the zombies, because the way that reach is measured even in like boxing and martial arts is that you know, it's basically from finger out, like if you have your arms outstretched 100% either direction, fingertip to fingertip. So like I'm about 6 or 6'1" or something. My reach would be something like a 6-foot reach. But really, if you stood 6 feet in front of me, there's no way I could actually hit you, you know? So what it means is that basically what I've done is I've taken the reach from the center of their body to the tip of their claws, which is essentially dividing the Fun Pimp's reach by half, which makes it more realistic, in my opinion. Because I've always hated the fact that it feels like you're far enough away from them and they try to hit you and they can't, and they, you know, they do. Like that would probably be a hit. Come on, hit. But because it's been reduced, I don't know, to me it seems more realistic. Anyhow, but, you know, I want to keep it still kind of difficult, right? So I'm just now I've increased the sight range, which in Fennec mod tended to make it so that you had way more zombies coming and hanging out with you all the time, right? So that's that. Okay, so where are we at here? That's that aspect. Yes, Dave, welcome back. And yes, hello, Dave. I think Undead Legacy is the first one. I'm not really sure if Undead Legacy is out. I haven't really checked Subquake's channel. I know Darkness Falls is out. Experimental version of that. He definitely was the first one to release his UI. He got that done lickety-split. Or, well, Cerulean got his other mod, or his up there pretty quick too, so I don't know. Anyhow, that's all that. Hopefully these zombies can see us from further away. There's not many of them around. Yeah, it's a nice setup. I've been thinking about different base designs. I've got a whole bunch that I want to show. Okay, can you see me? Yeah, you should be able to see me from back there, shouldn't you? I don't know. I'm not quite sure how to test this one. And without it actually showing... I don't know if this dude can see me. Hey, moron, come here. They're both walking in weird angles, so I can't actually tell. Okay, thank you. I guess you can probably see me. Yeah, well... I don't know. This one I'm going to have to basically check to see that the XML is working. You just see how it feels like? I don't know. Okay. Agreed. I have over 4,200 hours in this game and haven't really got into modding yet. Yeah. It's kind of fun. Modding at all. I've started with a few things like... Well, I did my own sword. Originally, and then I got some help from Don Ingle, who also decided he was going to learn Blender, and so now I have my beautiful little sword. Like that. It's very little looking, but it is just like a little machete thing. But he remodeled it and made it awesome, so... yeah, so now it is what it is. I don't really know how effective it is on these guys. Thanks! I feel like maybe this is working, because that dude down there, I didn't even see him, and he seems to be seeing us. Not like super powerful, it's basically just a copy of the machete. It's mostly cosmetic, you know. So I do feel like it would be better for zombies killing because it pokes right into their brain, but meh, I don't know. Okay, anyhow, it's a lot of hours in the game. I've got probably the equivalent amount of hours. Okay, so more chat. Dan says, I'm just wanting to get into modding because I'm tired of Fun Pimps not fixing their crap. Yeah. I actually think I have Kane's, I don't know if we can find any here. Let's go to a whole new place just to test some stuff out. If we go to this area. This is a nice familiar area. Kane has put in a mod to, yeah, instead of punching the frickin' grass, because we all, you know, that's fine. Instead of punching the cotton, you could press E to pick it up like it's been for a long time. Because, you know, that's more awesome. You can press E, thanks to Kane. Thank you, Kane! For doing that. So I'd like to include that. I haven't actually gotten permission to include it in my mod, but I will ask him for certain, but I'm just doing a stream, so I don't feel like... I'm not distributing it, is what I guess I'm saying right now. Also got this lock-picking one, but I don't know that that's done very much. I do feel maybe like they are seeing us from further away, which is great. Okay. Dead Legacy not till the end of December, he hopes. Yeah, Kane has been doing, or not Kane, Subquake has so many 3D models and stuff that he's updated and stuff, so Undead Legacy is going to be really cool when it comes out too. I'm really looking forward to that. I've just got a castle on my desktop that I'm working on in game. Just started the first tower of a bridge that is going to lead into the castle. Very cool. Gonna put a drawbridge on that. I think it's called Kane's Castle. Very cool. Seal 77 says, I've done recipes, but that's it. Yeah, recipes aren't too bad. I was going to add in the recipes for the old spikes, because I like having more variety of them. If we do that over here, just appending them, and then wasn't quite sure all the different resources I was going to do, but I'm going to add those back into the game as a craftable thing, because I just think that having more things to craft is good as well. So there's that. Let's see here. Hi there, Joe. Dawn is also working on a rain collecting bucket for me, so that's awesome. Yeah, you guys are I think they have better sight. It's kind of hard to tell, though. Right now, sir, Tizbuda? I think that's probably how I would say that. It says, right now I'm on my 7th day horde at my Pop and Pills base. I call it Scratches Scripts. Hi there, nurse. I'm actually not even really paying attention. Still learning Blender. Yeah, Blender's a whole thing, man. I'm still learning. I'm trying to learn how to bake things better. It's sort of my issue with high poly and low poly things. It's kind of crazy. I have Blender, just haven't needed to use it yet. Awesome. Daniel says 4,462 hours for me. By the way, I hope to get 5,000 by the New Year's. Very nice. Oh, there's a dog there. Run away! We should probably increase the sight range on the animals too, is my guess. But don't quite know. But I'm also not sure how this will all affect the performance. Like right now it seems fine on my computer. Oh, it was a pig? Okay, whatever. Yeah. So sorry if I'm just walking around. I'm trying to read all the stuff going on in chat. There's a lot of stuff here. Definitely plan on checking out Darkness Falls. No drawbridge in the design because I can, but I can add it. Yeah, drawbridge just add a very strong tactical thing for things. I don't know. It's not really necessary per se for zombies, but hey. The old spikes are in the creative menu. They are. I would definitely like to add them back in. Seal says, how about the log spike? Yeah, I'm definitely going to add that back in. I like the old log spikes as well. Just got to figure out all the different attributes and stuff that I want for them. Including what I think is fair for crafting them. Because I think the spikes are overpriced. I mean, if you look at the recipe for like a frame. Where are they? Frame. There's one. Favorite that one, and the other one should be up here somewhere, shouldn't it? There he is. Favorite that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 pieces of wood, but it only costs 2? You're just like, okay, so sure, whatever. And then if you look into like spikes, you know, you count them and there's like, what, 1, 2, 3, so 6, 7 pieces of wood. So there's less pieces of wood and yet it costs 10 times as much. I don't know. I mean, it's just like, it's this weird arbitrary gamified thing that is all broken. Yeah, this isn't my main world. I should probably set it to the daytime. Anyhow, more stuff here. This is what talking about Seal, yeah. I think that was just a thing with the lag differences. Okay, Daniel, that's okay. First thing I want to fix is pathing of the animals. They are so screwed up. Oh, really? You think they're... I haven't... It's actually easier to kill them. Yeah, maybe. Take a look at that. See what we think here. One of the next things I want to do, besides like adding in all the simple, easy recipes and stuff, is changing the progression. That one's going to be... But that's like a whole big task, so... Because like... that means going into here and changing like so many of these skills around and stuff. And I know it's possible. I know Spider has done it. Kane has done it. I probably think almost everyone has done to some extent changing this stuff. It's just, I don't know. Some of them bug me. I'll figure out what I want. But yeah, there you go. Seal says, I think that Alpha 17Zs are more drawn to sound instead of sight. It does seem that way now. Like, I feel like if this was Fennec mod, I would have been swarmed by the amount of zombies. I also feel that they're slower, so I haven't changed the speed, but I haven't actually tried Nightmare Speed yet, so they actually worked better when drawn by smell. I would love to add that back in, and now I think there is a version of SDX again, so I might have to go back to Alpha 14, figure out what code they used, and see if I can drop that back in, because I think that was good. But yeah, Seal says, like water bottles, Murky can have but load. Good water bottles only in 15. Only 15. It'd be cool to have a couple other options there. I also want to add it so that you can get more stuff back from when you craft things. Like if you boil an egg, I think you should get your damn jar back. So I want to have that too. I don't know. But that's a little bit for more advanced stuff. That's all in SDX, and I don't know if it will actually work by adding it back in, so we'll see. Anyways, don't get me started on the progression. Sheesh. I know. The progression is going to be something else. Okay. One of the things I kind of wanted to do was test the looting. So what we're going to have to do for that is actually go back in the daytime. Because I think I have my Zyme. Do we have baking soda? No. Vinegar? No? Thought I added that stuff back in. That should be in here. Under... Yeah, they're all right there. Why isn't this one loading today? That's weird. Oh, because these are maybe all dev blocks? Those are here. Okay. Is the bone here? Ulna is here. Okay, so these are the bones in the arm. Ulna and the radius right there. These are going to be important. This was something I thought of back in Alpha 16 when you had corpses to loot, but now there's not corpses, so I gotta like either add the corpses back in or just have them drop in bags and stuff, and it's so weird. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Okay, sure. But then why then is it not let's see here. Okay. It's under sodium bicarbonate, of course. Of course I added it as sodium bicarbonate. Anyhow. Let's get in here. Oh, okay. That's weird. This is because this is from a build 208. We'll leave that piggy alone. Did I turn off? No, I don't think I did. Maybe the sleepers are all goofy? I'm gonna have to update my build version for my modding stuff, because it's just wrong. I think this is what it means when, like, you get a bunch of, yeah, there's some block sleeper is null, so lots of them aren't actually even loading. And now they're all sleeper volumes spawning in a boar. It's just like, why? Yeah, that's exactly what we want. We want to spawn in boars. Okay, here's one of the things. Oh, can't search those. We want to go to the kitchen and see if there's any sodium bicarbonate. Oh god. That's a wolf. Because this is testing. That wolf looks huge. Holy cow. I wanted to actually check some counters and stuff. That's so weird, the boars. See if we get any sodium bicarbonate or vinegar. I don't know. I may have to change these loot groups around more. Anyways, I do hope to figure out how to put this on my server so that people can start testing things. See if things come around a bit more. Okay. I figure that... Well, I don't know. What are people's thoughts on how much... If you're looting in the apocalypse, would your first pass, would you leave baking soda in cupboards? Would you even bother with baking soda? How many times in the future would you have to come back to get baking soda? Right? I don't know. Or vinegar. I don't think it would be my first choice. During the apocalypse, I figure there would be a lot left. But I don't know how much. You know? I gotta think on that a little bit. Would they be in here? I don't think so. No. So anyhow, that's a bit of that. Wow, the chat just keeps moving today. In vanilla, I drank like 10 bottles of murky water and did not get dysentery. So I took advantage of it. Yeah, it seems like the 10% is pretty good. And in some ways, I like that it is easy-ish to not get dysentery from murky water. Because, like, I don't know. As a kid, I drank a lot of water from, you know, ponds and rivers and stuff. I grew up in the mountains. And, you know, as far as I know, I didn't get any sort of diseases from it. Hi there, Piggy. Yeah, so those guys are all over the place. Okay, so I might have to tune the loot a little bit. A melee wooden bat. I think this is from this more bats thing. Which, kind of cool. Do we have that one in here? Bats. Yeah, so he's added like a lot of these bats in here. I've modeled to myself for the Thagonizer, which is not quite done, but close. We're trying to make Dark Mist one as well. And then you have a bunch of these mods that he's added in. Oh, this is an interesting one. Oh, I can't actually use that one. Oh, and this is a bat that Dawn was making, so maybe we'll take the aluminum bat? Yeah, well anyways, this bat here, for the melee mod, we're actually making like, or not just the melee mod, but this is kind of where it started. If an actual, like, you know, piece of frickin' 2x4 that you pick up from the ground because, you know, that would be a thing during the apocalypse. Yeah, anyways, that's that. Then this club, we want to add you, modify, and add this modifier to it. That one can't be modified that way. Fine. Anyhow, it doesn't really matter. I was not really planning to test on their mods. I was mostly wanting to test up mine at the moment. Hi there, Piggy. Out of my way. I know there's loot over here. Ow! Broke my leg from jumping off a pig, huh? Okay. Wow. Wooden club. Baking soda is good for cleaning and healing items, so I would take it. Okay, so you would, and cooking, yeah. LOL, only Daniel and I. Yeah, well, that's alright, you guys try. There's other people. Oh, they've all left now. 5 likes and 1 dislike. Yeah, whatever. This is a different type of stream. I'm curious about long-term progression of my channel, so. 2x4, a crowbar, tire iron, hell, even a giant ball of cheese to kill zombies. Well, I know exactly where that comes from. It's such a weird thing, that episode. Yeah, so... Oh, I forgot to take these out of my inventory. So it feels like maybe the baking soda and vinegar might be balanced enough, because if people would take that, then yeah. Especially if there's more recipes for, like, cooking stuff. like if you actually have to do some baking, then yeah. Bandages. We'll just craft a bunch. Why not? We do need to heal, so let's also do the healing. Liberty Bell. Billy Better. Yeah, there were some good ones. I kind of feel like I should watch that show again. It's just interesting, because it's just the way the world is. Yeah. I have decaying corpses, 2 different ones. Corpse. Corpse. Come on, you. Anyway. Yeah, there's a decaying human corpse. Is there a second one? Just the one. Yeah, okay. So, I don't know. Maybe there's other ones around. I'm pretty sure there are other blocks that are related to that, but I'm not quite sure why they're not showing up. Weird, yeah, you can jump off like a 6 or 7 meter building sometimes and not break your leg, and then like you trip on a boar and break your leg. It's so weird, this game sometimes. Oh, there's good stuff in here, isn't there? No. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to tune that, but that's sort of what this was about, just seeing what things were like. I do feel like that was saved. Anyway, I'll see if I can show you how to double check your config files. You know what, I'm just gonna close my editor, and then we're gonna go back here, and we're gonna go find export current configs. Yeah, so I was looking at it, one of the files in my editor, which is Sublime Text. But then to find it, you have to go to your users, then to your app data, and roaming. You gotta find 7 Days to Die. Your saves. This is a Navigaine map called testing. And so after you export current configs, the command, it will create this little configs folder, which has all the configs, so you can actually see what things are good and what things are broken. So we want to go to entity classes. I hear you, telephone. And we want to go down to zombie mail template, down to stealth. Yeah, there it is, sight range, 100 meters. So it worked. This is weird, the other one that isn't working. Like, I don't generally have too many problems with XPath anymore, but this like headshot one is just like kicking my butt. So I don't know. I'll figure that one out probably more on my own time, because yeah. Oh, it's in the XML. No, that's not the right thing. You don't want to be doing that, sir. F. You think it is 2155. Not an item, of course, it's a block. I don't know if I have any blocks open. What's this one? Oh, that's the headshot one. Entity classes, blocks. This one. No. There's the human. Corpse. Gore, block, human lootable. So apparently these are these are around still. Property, will not work with gore anymore. Okay. Upgrade rated block combine air. 2 block value air. Upgrade rate 50. So that means this is basically telling it that it decays and then it gets replaced to an air block. I don't really know why they say it won't work. It is probably class... Oh, class gore. Huh. That's interesting. I have to look up that class. I've also got the DN spy up here. We could just look that up. I don't know if that's still a thing. Gore. Block gore. Gore prefab. That is the right one. Yeah. If we look into here, this is all C# code directly from the game. Gore time. Yeah, maybe this is a lot different than what it used to be. I'd have to look in the old. Is this the medieval mod one? Medieval mod. So this would be the old one. Just block water, add tile entity, remove tile entity. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll have to dig into this a bit deeper and figure out what the heck's going on. Yeah, anyway. Wrote the command down, thanks. Yeah, there's a lot of commands that you don't really see. I haven't actually looked for all of them. But that's fine. Go get Zedge app. And better ringtone. Okay, I don't know what this is. I'll have to take a look, Dad. That's I assume for my phone. What are you using there? Well, this here is DN Spy. This is to look at the let's just actually take a look. The DLL, it's like a DLL explorer. So if you go and I'm in the wrong thing here. Program files, Steam apps, common, 7 days to die. You go to 7 days to die data. I'm actually looking at, what am I looking at? Assembly, C#. So I'm looking at this DLL, which is a dynamic link library. It's just the way the program works. So anyhow, this is what I'm looking at here. Unless you're talking about my my editor here, which is Sublime Text, which is good. You know, I can run things in JavaScript, Java, Python, other programming languages, and I should build them. Like my backing up my game thing right here, which is like Navisgain, like that, and I just hit build, and bam, it automatically backs up my game in 1 second. Isn't that nice? That's nice. Makes my life easier. But yeah, I also do like, what is it, Notepad++? There it is. Which I mostly just use for, it's over here, yeah. Which I mostly just use for doing the localization files, because I can actually see, like, I don't think it's, yeah, I can see the different line endings and stuff, so just to make sure everything is good, because the localizations in Alpha 16 were kind of a bugger, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the DLL viewer. The DLL viewer is DN Spy, so DNSPYE. Let's see here. I've got to unconvolute. This is my my drive folder full of stuff. SDX, DN Spy. Yeah. I don't know. It was included in the modding stuff from Alpha 16, but I mean, it still works, right? So I don't know. I should probably check to see if there's a newer version or something, but it still works fine for everything I've been doing right now. But you can like look into the intermediate language and stuff too, if you want. I don't know. I'm still learning about intermediate language, but it's basically just like assembly language, which I did like a lot. I actually really enjoyed assembly language, but it's kind of different though. Load argument, I think, is what this one is. Load argument 1, load argument 2. It's a little bit higher level though. But it's essentially what C# is based off of a virtual machine, the sort of thing, like not a virtual machine, but it compiles it at runtime. It is a just-in-time compiler that uses this and converts it. But the intermediate language is like an intermediate between all of the .NET languages, I believe. So you can write in pretty much anything from Microsoft, and it gets converted down into this, and then your computer uses this to do the very specific machine language that your processor uses. Anyhow, that's probably enough computer science for most people. I want to add plant zombies from Z Nation. That would be awesome. Yeah, that could be cool. I guess you'd have to model them in Blender, eh? Here's Blender. Oh, not two of them, just one. Only one. Yeah. It's the bucket that Don made. Yeah. A lot of things. The Thagonizer still here. Bone test. Simple Blender. Rebar. I was trying to make a rebar sort of piece that you could use as a hand weapon, and then I'm going to add a bunch of mods to it so that it gets more damaging and such. So that'll be something. S'more and I were talking, and we're thinking about the way to find certain weapons is like you would, not necessarily all of them, right? But you know, you start out on day one, and sometimes you just need to kill a zombie, so you pick up a 2x4 like I showed you off the ground. You know, press E, pick it up, and then you have a weapon. And then you can use modifiers to start modifying them. And Don was so awesome that he made, well, let's take a look. Nail, is it? Yeah, there they are. I don't quite know which one it is. We modify this. We can put on, there it is, a nail. So I think I showed it to you earlier, but yeah, now there's a nail in it. So it's like you hammered a nail into the thing. P5 forward, strafe this way. So now there's a nail in it, right? So like you pick up the piece of wood, and then you know you start finding things to make your weapons better. Unless it's, you know, unless you make a custom weapon like a proper club or something, right? Or you find a bat and then you start modifying that, or you find something crazier and modify that, right? There was also, let's see, did he do tags on his? So you can also add tags to things. Yeah, there it is. Basically, this is like, we're gonna actually need a better one of those, aren't we? Come on, give me one that's better, please. There's one. Modify that, take this modifier off, go modify this one. Now we're gonna add the grip and the nail. So now it's like you found some duct tape or some grip tape, and you added the that to the handle, so it's a little bit grippier and a little bit better to fight with. Anyways, and so then the thought is then you just keep on adding modifiers more and more and more to the whole thing. That one does not seem like it goes on there. I don't quite know all the different modifiers that Don has put on in Unity, so which ones can be added to it later. I know. Anyways, that's stuff we're going to figure out, but yeah. So yeah, there's that. And now and then I think, like, I can find where the heck I put this one. Thagonizer. I think what I'm going to do, because I had this model here called the Thagonizer. which way are you? There it is. Which frickin' version am I on here? I want the high poly one? Who's the low poly one? I don't know. Looks like I've screwed some stuff up on that one. Just want to like hide that one. Thank you. Oh, right, because we're in the wrong layer. Because, yeah. Right. Okay. Things have been moved around. That's what's going on, because I moved my folders around. Yeah. So I would have to re-render everything. Anyways, this is essentially like a big club. And what I think is, because I modeled it on a bat that I made, what I would do now is just take the spikes themselves and turn them into a mod, I guess. So then you would just like put the mod on your bat? Does that make sense? Yeah. How about making the nail gun more viable? Yeah, you can make the nail gun more viable. What do we want here? Man, there's so many freaking things here. Mods. Let's just close. Do you really want to quit? Yeah, I really want to quit. Modding master, DNs by. So data, I guess it's an item. So configs item F nail gun. Yeah, I mean, so like I know there are mods and stuff that go into it, right? So you could like first I think put in the spring mod to make it fire better, right? Isn't it? Nail gun. Let's find a better one. Level 6, that's pretty good. And let's look up mods. Mod? I don't actually know which ones are good for the nail gun. Smoking Novak. Okay. There's probably like the spring. I don't know. Auto, board grip, tracking stock. I don't know. We'll just grab a bunch of things and see which ones go on there. Oh, modify. So all the ones we can put on there. Apparently you can put a scope, a laser sight on it. Okay, sure, let's do that. Put this trigger, put that one on. What? That one doesn't go? Trigger group burst, trigger group for full auto. Oh, I see. Semi, full auto. Go with burst. I think I like burst. But you can't put a spring modifier on that. That's interesting. Or where's the spring at? Oh, it's up here. Oh, there is the spring. So that should make it fire faster, too. Increases the fire rate on self-loading weapons. Yeah, so anyways. Let's find some nails. Stupid fat fingers! Nails. Let's get 1,000 nails. Alright. Of course, gotta reload that thing. And now it's gone. It seems a little broken. Yeah, see, that seems better. Other than, you know, it being totally goofy here. Let's freaking fix my leg, too. Splint. Use. Thank you. Let's change the fire group on that. But yeah, in theory, I mean, yeah, you could find a nail gun. And then modify the crap out of it, you know? Semi full auto. Let's go full auto, shall we? See what that's like. Nope. Nope, apparently full auto isn't... I don't know. Maybe it's just broken. And yeah, maybe there's a way to like look into all this stuff and figure that out, but modify. Oh, sounds like I'm gonna have to head out, guys. People are waking up, so it's gonna get noisy down here. Let's just try to fire this off. Yeah, anyway, so I guess I will talk to you guys all later. We'll do some more modding, maybe once a week or something, because I'm not gonna do it all the time, but yeah. See you later. Bye bye.